messed up because I pressed Control Delete. There we go.
There.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you?
Yep. Oh, good heavens. There we go. Okay. So here we have a bunch of people, but I already have it set up for who we're going to go with.
Thank you.
No problem. New inventory features. New features can be enabled in the display tab within the system menu. Items obtained for the first time can be marked with an exclamation mark. A dedicated tab has been created to view the items obtained most recently. Alright. So I mentioned that I was on the phone with Toby last night.
Yeah.
What he told me was where exactly we accessed the DLC from.
Oh, okay. That's very helpful. Ooh,
Yep.
I know what that is.
Yep, you do. So last night I mentioned that he was. I mentioned that he hadn't got to the DLC. Basically, I was guiding him on how to get to Moog, and he'd never fought Moog before either. So he was.
Really?
Yeah, which really surprised me. I remember in the past he mentioned that he fought Moog and he found it to be like an average fight, which I thought was odd. Turns out he fought the Moog that was down in the sewers, so he never actually fought the real Moog before. So it was fun.
Oh, did I explain that? Well, how do you... Oh, my stomach's gonna start growling.
Because of the blood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with the Moog fight, because that's... Oh, is that different, or did I just never notice that before? Anyway, we're starting with Moog. I'll let him speak. Is the lighting okay?
Yes,
okay.
Very good.
Dearest Mikola, you must abide alone a while. Welcome, honored guest, to the birthplace of our dynasty.
Alright. So while we're fighting Moog, because we know Moog quite well, I'll explain a few things that we're going to be doing. So I decided to go with this guy specifically because this is the guy who we were playing as when the very first time we went through Elden together. I'm using a weaker weapon against Moog, first off because I can, and second off because I have a lot of things I need to explain. So this will allow us to take a bit of time while also enjoying Moog. So going into the DLC, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to challenge myself by doing 10 push-ups each time I die.
You're gonna be buffed by it.
Yep. So every single time I die, yeah, I'm going to just go and do 10 push-ups real quick as it's loading. So that'll be very interesting.
Yeah, I'll just watch.
Yeah. Also, I have your favorite sword at the ready, but I will not use it. Will not use it yet. Not against Moog because it's too strong for Moog at this moment.
That sounds like a really strange thing to say. Too strong for Moog. Huh.
You know what I mean, though. We have a lot of stuff to go through as we're fighting him. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I missed this.
Yeah. So yeah, I loaded the old save that allows us to fight Moog right off the bat. Which, given the fact that apparently we accessed the DLC through Mikola's arm, that's the only thing that I know about the DLC. I've been keeping very sure to be entirely blind as to basically everything else that happens, and I only know that because Toby told me last night. It was admittedly like one of my top guesses as to how we would access it, But that makes me think that because Moog is effectively, he was given a promotion from being a secret boss fight to being the guy you need to fight in order to get to the DLC. Which makes me think he's going to be more important in the story of the DLC, whatever we're going to access. On that subject, let's start talking about our predictions, because I have no idea what's going to happen.
Okay, well, I was hoping that Moog would return, so okay. So, he is.
Regardless of if he returns in the DLC or not, we have to fight him in order to get to the DLC, which means...
We'll probably see him.
Hope so.
I hope so, too. Look at him.
I was telling Toby last night, when I was on the phone with him, I was telling him, man, I hope Moog is more important, because he's the one who said that he thinks Moog is probably going to be important because he's kind of like the gatekeeper. It was also fun hearing him talk about Moog when he was experiencing it for the first time. It was a fun phone call.
Oh, so you were on the phone with him while he was fighting him?
Yeah, and it was fun. I was hearing the music and everything. I was telling him how I can pretty much recite the chorus of this fight word for word.
Did he get through the fight without dying?
No.
No,
no, not in this fight. It's funny too because he was using the +10 grafted sword, the one that I'm not using right now. And he was saying he felt a little bit bad about it because it's so strong, and he felt a little guilty for using it when he'd never fought Moog before. But he was still dying a fair few times.
Did he like his wings?
He didn't mention the wings specifically. He mentioned that he thought of Moog looking kind of like a gladiator, which is something that I never thought about before about Moog, but I can definitely see where he's coming from. With like the way he speaks in Latin and the way he acts very fancy and kind of almost as if he's more... I always love when he does that fact. Yeah. Almost as if instead of fighting, he's more putting on a show. Which I can definitely see where he's coming from in that regard, because Moog is very fancy in his movements. And if that is what they were going for, it makes me wonder if that kind of has some role to play in what he's doing with Miquella. Like, instead of actively defending Miquella, he's putting on a show for Miquella or something like that. Oh. I don't think that's what's happening. But that's an interesting thing to think about.
What are your predictions after you go through?
The coming of our dynasty.
There we go.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yep. It's not letting me. It's not letting me go back to normal.
Oh no.
I have to. Apparently, I'm being forced to keep my axe in both hands. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure where there's the grafted sword. Okay. This is your favorite.
Yeah.
It's again not letting me use it in both hands. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't know how to. Maybe it's just that we can't in this area. Maybe they made it so that... I know in the round table hold you can't switch away your weapons. Maybe because of Miquella, that was the same rule. Touch withered arm. This is an option we weren't given before. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but to answer your question real quick first. Here, I will allow our guide to rest really quickly. I'm thinking, going into this, I have only a few predictions. One is that I'm thinking we're going to be fighting something relating to Melania. I think there's going to be someone like Ishin, like the Melania's tutor. And then I'm also thinking there's going to be something like Estelle, not necessarily Estelle himself, but itself rather, but something that's from outer space and of the same vein as Estelle. Other than that, I know it has to do with Miquella. We got that back when there's the Miquella on a horse and talking about abundance and whatnot.
We're gonna see Raya.
That would be... Actually, I'm not sure if we even did Raya's story with this character. I think we did, which is good.
Yeah, because she just disappeared on us. She's gonna come back.
Okay, we're in a cave. I wonder if there's a boss fight right off the bat.
Yep. I bet you there is.
Like, right when we exit this cave, you think?
Yep, I do.
Oh, that is really beautiful. Also kind of freaky.
I say more freaky.
Oh, okay, a field. Okay, no, I was wrong. I thought when I saw a field, I was thinking, oh, hey,
Ishin?
field. Ishin right off the bat.
Oh, that would be something.
The very first thing we
I'm
start the
surprised Toby
DLC.
didn't call you back. Oh my god.
Ishin just shows up. Come, Sekiro! And I'm thinking, hey, wait, that's not my name. Anyway, I'm guessing you want us to put the points into health.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I started doing that even without your input
Oh no.
because I already know that's what
Yep. We need help.
you're going to say, yeah. Alright, Gravesite Plain is what this place is called, and there are all these ghostly tombs. Do you
a
want
lot
to...
of dead people. I think Ishin was here.
Do you want to get out a piece of paper and write down our predictions as to how the story is going to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's always hilarious. I
Yeah.
switched things around, so we have to
Paper's
go
in
in here
Alright.
and.
Want me to use like this notepad?
Or you want a bigger piece of paper?
That would make sense, yeah.
Here, wait.
Here, I'll let our guy rest in this grave-filled plain. It's a very interesting... Oh, I think I see something already. Like how you're just like pulling apart your entire cabinets, like, looking for a large piece of paper.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Ta-da!
Thank you.
I will not put everything back right now.
That's smart.
And you probably want a pencil?
Yes, or a pen.
Or a
Either
pen?
one.
Which?
There we go.
How about the American?
That... Oh, American short for Queen Merica.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I noticed something when I turned towards the sky. Do you remember Lich Dragon Fortisax and the area that we fought him in?
Yes.
Do you remember how the sky was kind of, like, really colorful, but also kind of messed up?
Yeah.
The sky here is vaguely reminiscent of that, which makes me think there's something relating to Godwin going on here. Also, looking around, before we start anything, this place is called Gravesite Plain. We're on an entirely new map, so that's really cool. This is where Brother Corn and Goldmask must have ended up when they were sailing.
No, they're still sailing.
You think?
They haven't landed anywhere yet.
Oh,
I hope we see them. We're not going to, but
No,
that
we're
would.
not.
But that I would love to see them.
So Gravesite Plain, there's what looks like a corrupted version of the Erdtree, or maybe the Halig tree in the distance. And that looks like a large site of grace, you know, that thing in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a tower over there, some cliffs. The moon is visible, which I think is interesting. And it really does look like Deathblight, like the Godwin, Prince of Death kind of thing. So going into this, I'm thinking, immediate theory is that there's something relating to Mikola, given Mikola's arm is how we got to this place. And then after that, this is interesting because those gravestones right there look kind of like Morgoth's Great Rune. No, actually kind of like Mohg's too. So I'm sure, like, maybe that's relevant. And then
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do you think we're going to see Torrent?
Yes.
Oh, yay!
One step ahead of you here. I need to get Torrent some reasons.
Oh, now all is well.
Yes.
No matter what happens in this game, all is well.
Yes.
Because they still wouldn't make anything happen to the Torrent.
Correct. Hello, Torrent. There you go.
Aww.
Okay, so I will leave everything up to you as to, or at least starting out. Where do we go? It looks like we can
I
follow
wanna
the
go
cliff
straight.
face. Okay, straight ahead.
Yep.
Towards that fiery thing
Yep.
up there.
Yep.
All right.
See if there's anyone hanging out right there.
You want to take detours if we come across something interesting looking? Like,
Yep.
I think those are people hanging from that tree. I think Pontiff Solivan might have been here.
Where were we when all the people were hanging from the tree?
That was the undead settlement where Pontiff Solivan had been.
Oh, okay. That's why you said that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we have
new
some
looking
people.
Oh, Toby, I was talking to him last night. When I was downloading it, it's 15 gigabytes, which means that's roughly a third of the size of the main game. Oh. Ah. Okay, did you see how those people were covered in shadow and when we killed them,
Yeah.
everything got bright again?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means, but I'm sure that means something.
There's more right over there to the right.
Yeah. There's also
Oh.
a bird. Oh! One of my ideas going into this is that we will fight something called or do you remember the death birds from Elden Ring?
Yep.
I'm thinking because it mentioned vaguely in some item descriptions that there was something that they served called the two-headed bird of something or other. This thing kind of reminds me of the death birds based on its appearance, so I'm thinking we might fight the two-headed bird of whatnot.
Well, I kind of like that bird just then. We should make friends with them and then...
Fair enough, actually. We need black pyrefy. Oh, let's read the descriptions of all the items we come across. I feel like that might be helpful. Black pyrefly. Fiery butterfly with black cinder wings. Flies in war-torn lands that have been scoured by Mesmer's flame. They burn in dark and slender ribbons of fire. Okay, immediately writing down that name.
All right,
Mesmer.
And we like butterflies, so we want to collect those.
Yes. Flame butterflies. Okay, there's a name we haven't heard before. Mesmer. I don't know.
Don't just go hurting people. We don't know if they're... okay, they look a little aggressive.
And they have weapons, and that guy is just kind of huddling there.
He is.
This guy is
his friend is a little aggressive there.
Yeah. All right. Oh, there's some
guy
goats.
was smart.
Yeah.
Remember, we leave sheep and goats alone.
I am not Mario. Don't worry. Looks like this fiery thing is definitely a boss fight.
It's a thing. I thought it was just gonna be like a fire pit.
You see how that's kind of like looking like Rykard's hands?
Ew.
The thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this isn't a boss fight, but it's some giant enemy. Oh yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty sure those aren't actual people. But they're
in there?
Yeah, it looks like there are mimicries of what people look like in there. Those don't look like actual people given how large they are. Oh, that's interesting, this guy.
Well, he has a face on his leg.
You remember the fire giant?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I think this guy is somehow connected to the fire giant.
His feet remind me of that, stepping on us.
Yeah. Also, this guy has ropes around his legs, which makes me think of the fire giant. Because the fire giant also had the brace on his leg. And the fire giant also had the orange hair. And this guy's, like, the faces on his legs also kind of have orange-looking hair.
Well, his face is orange. He's on fire.
Yeah. Okay, 10 push-ups time.
I like the fire giant better. I like the fire giant.
Except when he opens his one eye.
Oh, wait a minute. I take that
You're
all
thinking
back.
of Yorm the giant, aren't you?
I'm thinking of the giant that we
the
had.
giant blacksmith?
No.
The last giant?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So I take back what I've done.
Also, I immediately, well, I do feel bad for the fire giant, but I'm immediately going back on what I said. I'm going off to the right now and breaking a lot of furniture, incidentally.
Well, at least it wasn't that nice.
True.
If we go into a library.
Understood.
Only under great necessity are we to break anything.
We can see how people died. Yay. I've been missing this. Okay, so there are some people wearing some weird hats.
Oh,
with
but
really
not
weird
our
hair.
but not our friend.
No, we will wait for the banana head. I'm waiting to see them here. Knot resin and white flesh mushroom. Okay, let's see what these have to say. Knot resin and white flesh mushroom. White flesh mushroom. Milky white mushroom that grows in sullen lands. Material used for crafting items. Okay, well I understand what killed those people earlier. They were probably so focused on the mushrooms. I will leave it. More precious.
we haven't even crossed the field.
No.
You
We just
are
have to
gonna be
explore.
yes, you're gonna be sore.
Yeah, I definitely will. Oh, I accidentally put it on mute. What was the other one? So it's mentioned sullen lands twice now. Knot-shaped lump of resin that exudes from the roots of trees, found near tree roots everywhere in the realm of shadow, serves as a primitive catalyst. Interesting. Flesh of the mushroom is similar to raw meat and can serve as pot innards. So kind of like our jar friends. Alright, so based on what those things said, this place is the Land of Shadow or the Sullen Lands. I don't know which name we would rather go with.
Sullen man.
Alright. This guy certainly has pizzazz.
Yes, he does. He's been practicing.
Yep. Oh, and there's another shadowy guy accompanying him, seems. Oh, you can even use some of the shields. The way he said that made me think of the Phil Swift flex tape commercial. You can even use it as a shield. It even works underwater. Okay, let's see here. Don't want to die. Well, I died.
Oh dear.
This is just going to be constant.
Oh, he had to go. You missed it.
Yeah, I was
Christopher,
doing
you missed it. He came back. He had to
push-ups.
do what they do. You know.
Yeah. What I was originally not going to do. So Toby and I were talking about last night how strength weapons like the one we're using are really strong when you use a jumping strong attack. Originally I wasn't going to do that because I was thinking, no, that's too strong, so I'm not going to. Considering I've already died 3 times.
I think you better rethink your strategy.
Yeah.
Oh, I like his moves. That's pretty cool.
If you look at his head, he kind of reminds me of Morgoth. Like with the horns.
Yeah, no, Margaret is kind of cute.
Not sure if that's the word I would use for him.
I like Margaret.
I think that's just because of his personality.
This guy's not cute in the least.
Like, I think Morgoth, you appreciate him a lot more because of his personality.
Yeah.
His actual appearance doesn't help.
Well, see, that just goes to show you that appearances mean nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
And this guy is ugly.
Yeah, you hear that guy? Yeah, kill me. Go ahead. Do it. You're ugly regardless.
He's going to.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But that doesn't mean you're not ugly.
Ah, take that, ugly fool.
He didn't drop anything either.
Figures.
Alright, so we've gone a little bit off to the side. Oh, there's the map. Okay. There's the hanging tree. I
With
do
people.
want to... We can trade off the directions that we go in, I think. The gravesite plain is where we are now. Okay, so here's the map. This is an interesting looking map. I do wonder what's over here to the top left. And the scorched ruins are right here. So where on this map would you like to go first?
Well, what do you think the blue patches are?
Water, I'm guessing.
They don't have water here.
Yeah,
I know
think
they
they
do.
might.
That's true. They in the other ones they have water.
Yeah.
I would like to go to the water.
Over this way?
The big
West?
here. I'll show you which one. I would like to go to that one.
This is vibrant one right here?
Yes.
Alright. So that would be off to the north. Let's head in that direction. There's a ghost here. I think I need to narrate for the ghosts. I don't think they speak on their own, unless they change that. Everyone burned to cinders, burned away, put to the torch by Mesmer and his lot. What did we do to deserve such a fate? We merely lived our lives. We lived in peace. Mesmer again. Mesmer.
He messed with everyone.
He did. Burned. Cinders. Alright. Either this is going to be the first guy we face, or it's going to be one of the main bosses of this DLC.
It's going to be one of the main bosses. That's my
It
prediction.
really does seem that way, because this entire place is like the Scorched Lands.
He's like the new godlike guy.
That would make sense, actually, because, I wonder if he's another alter ego of Mikla. I doubt it.
Oh, for heaven's sake. They bring back the dog.
That one was a shadowy one, though. It was different. Here,
He's a mesmer dog. He's been burnt.
Ah. Let's see here. I don't know where it would be, but, we picked up something just then. It was some kind of pot or jar or something like that.
Speaking of Jar,
Yes,
now I know we're not going to see him, but I would love to see Jarface.
Yeah, always.
Are you sure about that?
I think, yeah, we can get to that pond just by following this road. Also, judging by the fact that we weren't really doing damage to this guy, do you think it's one of those things where we need to do a certain type of damage against him, or do you think we need to find something somewhere in the DLC that will allow us?
I think we need to find something.
Okay.
I don't think that we're going to meet him just like this and then
Yeah.
have to, I don't know. I think there's going to be more to it.
Okay.
I don't like the creepy faces on them.
Yeah, they are creepy. He also has quite a large range with his legs. I didn't really pay attention to the map, whether it's north or south in this point. Sorry, not north or south, north or west. Oh! That's another thing that looks like a great room right there. That
Yeah.
patch looks
Yeah.
kind of like Melania's, I think? I could be wrong. Oh! We can pick something up. Erdtree blessing. Erdtree's fragments can be found across the realm of shadow. Okay. Realm of Shadow. That seems to be the official name of this place. And then Erdtree. I'm guessing that's the large tree in the center of this place, the blackened one.
Uh-huh.
Deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. That's interesting. That right there, that icon looks like a headless Queen Marika, so that's also interesting. The headless, I remember, are the signs of Godwyn the Golden, which, oh, is this the guy we can talk to? I would love to talk to someone.
Ah, Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mikola. Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
That's rude.
Okay, this guy is not letting us talk.
That is so rude.
Okay, Freya fought with General Radahn.
Oh, we like Udon.
We do. Which is interesting because Radahn was fighting against Mikola, but this person seems to like Mikola.
Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikola the Kind's footprints.
Okay, so Mikola's footprints are the crosses. I'm writing this down.
I know when you go, I bet you anything it's going to be like,
Like Sekiro when we
yeah,
did this.
yeah.
It didn't work.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Mikola. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Miquella's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
What do we do?
I don't know, but there are many reasons for which he has cause to hate, the Tarnished, I suppose.
And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Miquella it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Cross map.
I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Empyrean Blood Virgin.
If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share his map of crosses, assuming you intend to trace kind Miquella's path.
It's interesting to me that so far everyone is speaking of Miquella as if they really are someone nice, which makes me skeptical in thinking that Miquella actually isn't nice. Map of Gravesite Plain? No. Oh, a somber map covered in spirit graves. The spiral tower of the Horned Scent lies to the northwest, and the entire expanse is marred by the harrowing ravages of war. Now, what's interesting to me, looking at this place on a map like this, is that I think this place right here roughly corresponds, like if we're doing a side-by-side comparison with the main Elden Ring map, I'm thinking this might be some kind of parallel to Stormvale Castle in a way, where it's going to be the first place that we're forced to enter.
Okay, and my pool of water's there.
Yep, pool of water. If we follow this path, it'll lead us right to that pool, it looks like. But then we can also take the tunnel this way. So do you want to...
Oh, let's hold off on tunnels.
Okay.
We?
Yeah, I can understand why you'd say that. Oh, yes, I forgot to check. Really should check. What was it about the thing we just got? Shadow Realm Blessing? Revered Spirit Ash Blessing is also a thing. Consume Scattertree fragments to boost your Scattertree Blessing. Bolsters the recipient's capabilities to deal and negate damage. Yep, got that. Scattertree Blessing empowered. So what exactly is the Scattertree Blessing? Is it an item we can use, or is it just inherent? Looks to me like it might just be inherent. And then there's also another thing we picked up. Some kind of Miquella looking thing. It is really fun already, trying to figure out the story. A young shoot heavy with Empyrean blood. Exceedingly rare to find, said to burgeon forth from where the golden blood of Miquella, the wounded Empyrean, pooled. Okay, what do we make of that? Miquella is wounded, presumably by Moog?
No.
You don't think it's Moog that wounded Miquella?
No, I do not.
Alright.
This is Melania.
That would be a plot twist, to be sure.
It's always the women, Christopher.
I think
Just ask Jessica. No, what's her name?
Vanessa?
Vanessa.
Yeah. I was about to hit those guys, but they weren't hurting me, so I decided not to.
Well, good. Although, in this place, I don't know, that could be bad. They could come back and...
Yeah, they very well might. I noticed that in Elden Ring and other of these games, whenever I try to spare someone, they always come back to hurt me. Which I think is a... I think
it's
that's...
like in Saving Private Ryan.
I haven't watched Saving Private Ryan.
Alright, no spoilers. I won't say anything.
I think it's also probably how real life might work. I'm not sure.
I hate to think that way. But...
Abandoned ailing village. There's someone crawling around on all fours up there.
Is that a person?
How
it
it
is.
hurts from tip to toe. Ah. Help me, I must ask, am I human still? Is that the reason I yet suffer so? Yeah, those would seem to be...
Ew. Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, these are people in some capacity.
So what's his name has been here? Doing his little experiments.
Oh, you think Seath the Scaleless or something like that?
Yeah.
Like these people were being experimented on?
Well, yeah. I don't think they were born like that.
So you think that makes sense that something is actively doing this instead of it just kind of happening?
Yeah. Oh, and so Mikla was trying to save them, and then something came along and said, "Oh, you're not going to save them. I rule over you, and I'm going to keep experimenting." And so then there's this war now.
You think that was Mesmer doing that?
Yes.
All right. We'll see based on what happens. I'm pretty sure, if I'm seeing this correctly, I think we're going to have a boss fight against a dragon coming up.
Oh.
And we're in the pool right now.
I know, and it's a nice pool. I think it's a nice pool. Sometimes we go in those horrible murky things or blood ones.
Yep.
Oh.
Ghost Flame Dragon. Hello, Dragon. It's nice to see a familiar face.
Right? Then we can't make all the dragons our friends. And go attack the Mesmer.
I like going into this, the fact that even though this guy is a dragon and looks largely the same as the dragons we know, he is acting distinctly different from the other dragons we've faced in the past. So that's nice going right off the bat.
What's he doing different?
Like all his actions, if you look at them, the timing is different. Oh, I need to do push-ups. Here, let me... Ghost Flame.
Oh, look! It's the same llama guy! And he still hasn't unpacked them!
that poor donkey.
I know, I called it a llama. I did. Well, you know why? Because it looks so bad because he hasn't been unpacked.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's been years.
Do you think, going into this DLC, I notice we're not doing much damage. Do you think we're supposed to have a plus 10 weapon by now, or no? Because I can get a...
No, we're just started.
No, but I know, but at the same time, since normally against, I think even in MOAB, people often have a plus 10 weapon. Do you think we should try to get one?
Oh. Can we see what they look like?
The plus 10 weapons?
Yeah.
No, all we're doing is upgrading our grafted sword to be better.
Oh, but we get to keep the same one.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, yeah. 'Cause I
Yeah.
like this one.
So what I'll do is, I don't know the locations of most of the somber smithing stone mines.
Do you hear me?
Oh.
It is I, Lieutenant. We have reached the land of Mikla's Erdtree, where Lobo and I began our travels. It's entirely thanks to you that I'm so close to home. These great snow-laden lands stretch far to the north, and beyond the ancient bowers, in the liturgical town of Ordina, lies the place to which I must return.
So if you don't recognize, that was Lieutenant. Who we know
with the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think we were gonna hear from her.
Normally we wouldn't in the DLC, I'm guessing. But this is back normally. Like, we're back in the normal game of Elden Ring.
How'd we do that?
I just left.
Oh, because you went to go
get
upgrade.
a better weapon, yeah.
Well, just confused the heck out of me.
that is why I'm explaining it. I'm also a little bit confused as to where I am.
You're in snow. And a wolf.
There's also someone shooting, which I think just means we're in northeastern United States. judging by the evidence we've posed.
Yep.
Okay, turn a little bit southwards. So now, I'm actually very happy about the fact that we're going here. Because unbeknownst to you, I had an ulterior motive.
And what was that?
Okay, so this place is, in addition to being a location where we can discover a smithing stone 9, it also has something else to it that I'm sure you'll remember once we get to it, but you probably won't remember beforehand. And I won't say exactly what it is. Yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jump. Okay.
Barrels? Boxes.
Yep, I have not broken them. Yay.
Huh?
So this is the Yellow Annex Tunnel. I don't know if Yellow is how you pronounce it normally. I think a lot of people say yellow, but this place is very much not yellow, so I don't know why people call it that.
Yeah,
It
I
seems
don't
pretty
know.
white to me. Like, that's just my personal opinion, but I think my opinion is right.
So I like the way the guys were just standing around, not like trying to bury the dead or.
Yeah. They don't seem to be the best friends.
Nah, nah.
It's also nice going back into this without going straight into the DLC, because I can kind of get a little bit of remembrance as to how this weapon works, and just how Elden Ring works in general. Oh no, I fell.
That's what that bloodstain was trying to do too.
Yes, there are a lot of bloodstains around here. Seems to me a lot of people need a little bit of refresher.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well I picked up one smithing stone, but that's not exactly the type of smithing stone I was looking for. Ouch. If I'm correct, the oh, no, that's a smithing stone 8. Okay, yeah, so the miners here are fighting the, I think that's an alabaster lord, might be an onyx lord. I've never known the difference between the two. They look the same in my opinion. They're the guys who use the cool gravity magic, and the miners are fighting him. And so while they're distracted, we can make our great escape.
How many ladders do you think we'll encounter in the DLC?
Since I don't think Laddersmith Gilligan will be there, I'm guessing not as many.
Aww.
We'll still encounter a good amount, don't worry.
Yeah, we need our ladders.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one. No, that's a Somber Smithing Stone 8. I know there's a 9 here somewhere.
There you. Oh.
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 Almost.
Come on.
Oh.
There
Then he
you
fell off on his
go.
own
Yep.
after all that. Took a lot of effort to get him there, and then he just did the rest on his own, I guess. Now, let's see, there should be something around here, I think. Unless there's not. Oh, he climbed the ladder. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Seems I'm just picking up all the regular and 8 smithing stones, but I'm not getting the ones that I'm looking for. We only need 1 though, which is good. And I think I'm almost certain that it comes from this guy. One
And I
thing that-
don't suppose he just wants to hand it over.
Sadly, no. One thing that I was forgetting to do as we were going into the DLC, I've noticed, is the fact that I can use this weapon as a shield if I want to, which is useful. Also, nothing came from that guy, which is
Yeah.
worrying because thought that's where we got. Oh, there it is. Okay, Somber Smithing Stone 9. We picked one up. Now, having that, we can open this door from this side. Alright, now, do you happen to recognize anything about this place?
Yes, the giant smith.
You are going to be sorely disappointed. In fact, my character won't even step forward. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, get the bad glasses.
Where'd I put them? I took my glasses off, so no, I don't know. No. I had him on the whole time.
You might just be stalling, so you can effectively stall throughout this entire fight.
Yeah. Let's see which ones do I see worse. Gosh darn. I like my thought better.
Yeah, your thought
I
is more
see
pleasant.
him, like, if he could come back. Can anyone put, like, we know he died. We know Panagolan killed him.
Mm.
But can he come back in the DLC even though he's been killed?
Well, technically, we've seen a precedent for that before with, like, the Kirk Knight of Thorns and stuff like that, but since Elden Ring is completely separate from Dark Souls, I don't think they would do that here now. Yeah.
Ew, and ew. And ew. Like ew.
Okay.
They just have to.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, we're not even back in the deal. No, this is where we were. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm
No,
I'm very stressed out right now.
Just the
Is
thought
that
of
where I
Estelle
wanna be?
messes you up.
Yes, it does.
Okay, well, Estelle seems to be firing his main attack, his meteors, into a wall. So I think he's a little bit confused as to what's going on. I think we boggled his noggin.
Good.
Not done. Oh no.
Okay, do you want to know something that really scares me?
Huh. Estelle?
Well, yes. And the fact that they're going to try to outdo themselves. So they're going to try to outdo themselves with like something worse than Estelle.
Yeah. Yeah, they will.
Yeah, I'm not happy, Bob.
Not happy. Somehow I got the timing on that, right? One thing that I find really funny about Estelle is that despite how horrific he is, he still has very elegant music.
I know, it doesn't fit. You know what I find really funny about this stuff?
Huh.
Nothing.
Fair enough. Alright, we can now go to Master Hugh. I wonder if any of the people we know from before will have anything new to say. I kind of doubt it. I think it'll be mostly relegated to the people who we...
I knew you'd be back.
Aww.
I had your arms.
Oh yeah.
Let's
we're
go
not in the
smithing.
DLC.
Yes, but it's
I
still...
keep seeming to have an issue with that.
Yes, but we still can speak with you.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the people we know from the normal game will have anything more in the DLC. That's my guess. And then I will put one more point into strength. Not strength, health. Also, do you want to change around our armor? Because we have heavier and better armor that we can use.
I think we better.
Alright.
Yeah, considering, you're not even keeping track how many times you died.
No, I am.
Oh, are you? How many?
Oh shoot, I might not have added in the third one. Pretty sure 4.
You've done it, I see. What use do you have for me now? I am a finger reader. I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again. Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go. You'd force this tired old crone to work, even now. Harder taskmaster have I never met.
Alright, do you want to get Commander Neil's armor?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think that's some pretty good stuff. Not sure how much...
Go forth. Do what you believe is right.
That we will. I'm not sure how much of the veteran's armor we can actually wear. Apparently none of it. Let's see, we can wear the pants though. So we
Okay.
have the pants, let's see. We can't do the pants and the helmet though.
I think the helmet's pretty important. Can we do the helmet?
Okay, we can do the helmet, and probably if we switch the pants out for... Yeah, these. Yes, okay, like that. There we go.
There we go.
Alright, now back to the Shadow Realm. Okay,
The Solon.
both Realm of Shadow and the Sullen Lands, those are the two names for them. Also, the other guy, the second guy, the guy who was kind of rude, his name is apparently Hornsent.
Well, who hasn't been rude? The guys
Freya, Freya was actually pretty
okay.
kind to us.
Okay. I thought you meant the people that were fighting us. You meant the
No.
other guy?
Yeah, the guy who was rude in his words, which I think might be worse. Depends on who you ask. Alright, Ghost Flame Dragon, we are returned. Great Katana. Alright, so this guy is acting way differently than the dragons in the base game do. It's pretty fun to see. Ooh. When he hits the ground, he causes Ghost Flame to sprout up, it seems.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's quick. Oh, I wonder what he's going to do here. Seemingly no different. True, we don't know. So he's really placed when that happens. Alright, probably go. Ooh! It looks like T/G dislocates their bones in that one.
I think it's a she.
Is there any reason why you say that, or does it
Because
just
she's
seem
good.
right? Okay, so from what I can gather,
Women's fault, and they're really
yeah,
strong and
from
good.
what I can gather, it's like regardless of what it is, it's a woman, because if it's evil, it's a woman. If it's strong, it's a woman.
If it's
probably...
an ugly fool, it's a guy. No.
No, you'd probably
No,
say
but-
it's a woman, I'm thinking.
Oh, maybe if they're nice and like funny, kind of simple, like Ken, it's a guy.
So either woman or Kenneth Hike. Those are the two genders.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can respect that. It's a good worldview, honestly. I am noticing that we basically have to hit this dragon's head. Like, we're not doing much damage at all if we don't hit the head. about to say, okay, we avoided that, but we did not, in fact, avoid it.
I actually thought I was going to see you die.
Don't worry. You might. Very good chance.
Oh, that's way cool.
That is a very cool looking pose. Oh, okay. Okay. You're momentarily down.
I don't want you to kill her.
Considering what this person looks like and okay, rib cage. Alright. I saw a flaming rib cage and I decided to leave. I think that was probably a smart decision on my part.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
I have no idea.
The ice.
I was going to say, since this dragon is called the Ghost Flame Dragon, I'm thinking we're maybe not killing her. She kind of looks like a skeleton already. I think she's pretty much dead already.
She could just be having a bad day.
That is true.
Nothing to wear, bad hair day.
I don't think dragons generally have to worry about having nothing to wear. Or hair, come to think of it.
Okay, well the makeup ran out.
I also don't think... I've never heard...
Okay, that's really cool.
That is really cool. I love that pose.
Yeah.
Okay, we got them down again, it seems.
Okay, so this is really bad.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
What's the dragon's name that was that befriended Godwin?
Vortex. No problem.
I thought I would never forget it at the time. I should have named my car that.
Vortex? Oh no, I like Shadowman for a car name.
Yeah, that's true. I do too. I can get another car.
Oh, it started raining, it seems. You get another car just so that you can...
Yeah,
name
for
it.
all the names that I like, I'll just have a fleet of cars.
That's
And depending on my mood, which one I take.
Yeah. What's also fun about this fight is that it's just different enough from the dragons in the main game that it manages to be very unique. And yet it still allows you to use the knowledge you have from the normal dragons. Oh. Great enemy felled. Dragonheart and Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. That immediately tells me that I was right. We definitely are supposed to have a plus 10 weapon going into this if the first boss we fought gives us the item to give us a plus 10 weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. I'm thinking we should upgrade our strength or our endurance. Which one do you want?
We might have to run a lot of endurance.
Okay. That'll also allow us to use more of Commander Neil's armor over time. Like, the more endurance we get, the more of Commander Neil's armor we'll be able to wear. Oh.
Which are the other ones we can get? I know we can get the strength and the health, endurance.
So we have 50 health right now, which means we're soft.
Yeah, which is not good.